Kindly like, subscribe and comment to get daily updates. Neelam SONTHALIA bought 1.20 lakh shares of AAREY Drugs and Pharmaceuticals worth 46.74 lakh rupees. Nishil SURE NDRABHAI Marfatia sold 1.85 lakh shares of AAREY Drugs and Pharmaceuticals worth 70.95 lakh rupees. Nishil SURE NDRABHAI Marfatia bought 6.41 thousand shares of Akashdeep Metal Industries worth 2.14 lakh rupees. Yatambi Shah sold 24.48 thousand shares of Akashdeep Metal Industries worth 7.37 lakh rupees. Hitesh Ramji Jhaveri bought 24.00 thousand shares of Aneri Fincap worth 1.60 lakh rupees. Pushpa Rajnikant Shah sold 20.00 thousand shares of Aneri Fincap worth 1.33 lakh rupees. Birla Mutual Fund Scheme sold 3.00 lakh shares of Atul Auto worth 5.92 crore rupees. AUMIT Capital Advisors Limited bought 12.00 thousand shares of BHAGWATI Oxygen worth 2.60 lakh rupees. Ampersand Capital sold 35.00 thousand shares of Bharat Gears worth 19 lakh rupees. HSBC Bank Mauritius Limited ACJWALAM UKHI Investment Holdings sold 7.25 lakh shares of CEAT worth 65.25 crore rupees. PLUT US Wealth Management LLP bought 7.35 lakh shares of CEAT worth 66.15 crore rupees. Ashwin Stocks in Investment Private Limited sold 4.00 lakh shares of CG Power Ind. Sol. worth 75.87 lakh rupees. Swapnil Mehta bought 7.51 lakh shares of CG Power Ind. Sol. worth 1.46 crore rupees. Alpha Leon Enterprises LLP sold 11.82 lakh shares of CG Power and Industrial Solutions worth 2.36 crore rupees. Chetan Risiklal Shah sold 34.15 lakh shares of CG Power and Industrial Solutions worth 6 rupees and 70 crore. Tejas TRADEFIN LLP bought 89.11 thousand shares of California Soft worth 11.41 lakh rupees. Horataya Private Limited sold 1.39 lakh shares of Canopy Finance worth 14.03 lakh rupees. MIKER Financial Consultants Private Limited bought 1.50 lakh shares of Diggi Multitrade worth 14.62 lakh rupees. Sherwood Securities PVT Ltd sold 1.50 lakh shares of Diggi Multitrade worth 14.62 lakh rupees. Dashrath Bhai Prahlad Bhai Patel sold 74.90 thousand shares of Dynamic Products worth 1 rupee and 54 paise crore. DILIPMANOHARPACHANGRE bought 1.18 lakh shares of ESAAR India worth 1.11 lakh rupees. Societe Generale sold 22.19 lakh shares of Equitas Holdings worth 12.29 crore rupees. Rakesh Goyal sold 3.00 lakh shares of GOYAL Associates worth 2.43 lakh rupees. Yogesh DHARNIDHARKA sold 3.86 lakh shares of GOYAL Associates worth 3.13 lakh rupees. ALPHAGREP Securities Private Limited bought 360 shares of GIC Housing Finance worth 14 rupees and 85 thousand. SMC Real Estate Advisors Private Limited bought 9.68 thousand shares of GIC Housing Finance worth 11.77 lakh rupees. EAUGU Udyog Limited sold 2.00 lakh shares of HAZOOR Multi Projects worth 96,000 rupees. Keemti Financial Services Ltd bought 2.00 lakh shares of HAZOOR Multi Projects worth 96 rupees. 1000. Uno Metals Limited bought 1.70 lakh shares of Intense Technologies worth 72.93 lakh rupees. Tower Research Capital Markets India Private Limited sold 8.62 lakh shares of Indiabulls Hsg Fin worth 18.86 crore rupees. Krishna Singh sold 1.62 lakh shares of Jiya Eco-Products worth 18.49 lakh rupees. MIKER Financial Consultants Private Limited bought 30.00 thousand shares of L.P. Naval And Engineering worth 17.85 lakh rupees. NNM Securities Pvt Ltd sold 30.00 thousand shares of L.P. Naval And Engineering worth 17.85 lakh rupees. Amir Goyal bought 1.85 lakh shares of Liberty Shoes worth 2.86 crore rupees. Amir Goyal have bought 1.45 lakh shares of Liberty Shoes worth 2.30 crore rupees. Riddhi Goyal bought 88.70 thousand shares of Liberty Shoes worth 1.38 crore rupees. Shuchi DEALMARK Private Limited sold 74.95 thousand shares of Modern Converters worth 8 rupees and 42 paise lakh. Manish BIPINCHANDRA Gore sold 351 shares of Ontic Finserve worth 1.37 thousand rupees. Rajesh Zentilal Modi bought 1.50 thousand shares of Ontic Finserve worth 8.43 thousand rupees. Manish HASMUKHRAIH Mera sold 41.10 thousand shares of PRISM Medico and Pharmacy worth 5 rupees and 92 paise lakh. EARC Trust SC30 sold 7.88 lakh shares of PSL worth 7.09 lakh rupees. Sunnidhi Infrastructure Developers Private Limited sold 1.38 lakh shares of Parle Industries worth 18.99 lakh rupees. Tower Research Capital Markets India Private Limited sold 23.50 thousand shares of RBL Bank worth 46.48 lakh rupees. HDFC Mutual Fund bought 1.57 lakh shares of Ramco Systems worth 3.78 crore rupees. VIHIT Investment sold 99.00 thousand shares of Sagar Diamonds worth 7.12 lakh rupees. Chetan Risikal Shah bought 1.58 lakh shares of Som Dist Brew worth 95.42 lakh rupees. Yuga Doshi sold 20.00 thousand shares of Superhouse worth 21.67 lakh rupees. Avani Paresh Shah bought 5.46 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 11.23 crore rupees. Setu Securities Pvt Ltd bought 5.08 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 10.32 crore rupees. Sumitomo Corporation sold 24.57 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 51.72 crore rupees. Avani Paresh Shah sold 4.21 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 9.27 crore rupees. Setu Securities Pvt Ltd sold 5.08 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 11.11 crore rupees. Shah Chetan Risikal bought 1.80 lakh shares of VA-Tech Wabag worth 4.03 crore rupees. ARYAMA and Broking Limited sold 1.16 lakh shares of Vaksons Automobiles worth 20.64 lakh rupees. Sanjay Narendra Bansal bought 2.00 lakh shares of Vaksons Automobiles worth 35 lakh rupees. Tiya Enterprises Private Limited sold 68.00 thousand shares of Vaksons Automobiles worth 11 rupees and 63 paise lakh.